Tyler spoke on stage at convention, crushed this, and I was so excited to see him up there because of see how you've grown from when I met you in September. And he nailed 11 different objections. You want all 11? You got it?
Yeah.
All right, Tyler Glennon here is going to rock out top 11 objections you get as a telesales producer. All right, my kids can pay for my burial expenses.
Hey, Grady, I can understand that, but even if your kids could come up with $20,000 or $30,000 for your medical and final arrangements, I doubt that's a position that you would actually want to leave them in, making them spend all that money that they've worked so hard for their family, and just to have to come up with any financial burdens on them. Now, Grady, this stuff only takes us a couple of minutes. Let's make sure that we get it wrapped up for you. Kind of tongue twisted on that one.
No, nailed it. All right, next one. I just wanted to look into it. I'm not sure I need it right now.
Grady, I can understand that. This is actually going to be something that you can't just go ahead and buy anyway. You're going to have to get qualified for it first, and that's really going to be up to the insurance carrier. Now, they just have me reaching out to get some of the information from the people who have it to the people who need it, and we do that by entering in your information into the system just to see what's even going to be available.
Next, I need to talk to my wife or husband before I can say yes.
Grady, I can understand that, but let me ask you a question. If you were to pass on your way home from work or heading out to the store today, do you think she would be happy or upset that you went ahead and got something put in place for her? You just told me you didn't have anything put in place, and I think that we can both agree accidents happen all the time, and we can't control the future. So if there was a teenager, Grady, who was texting and driving and swerved into your lane and ended up hitting and killing you, how grateful do you think she would be that you went ahead and got this put in place for her? Now, Grady, on the worst day of her life, when she's mourning and grieving, let's make sure she doesn't have any financial burdens to worry about.
I don't want to give my routing and account number.
Grady, I can understand that. The only thing I'd actually be able to do with your routing and account number is just deposit the money into your bank account. Now, the debit card is going to be the number that you're not going to want to give out over the phone. So what's the account number?
I don't want to take care of it now.
I can understand that, Grady, but let me ask you a question. Is this something that's important to you? Can you see how having life insurance would save your family the headache of having to come up with the immediate money when you pass? I think that we can both agree important things shouldn't be put off for tomorrow. Let's make sure that we get this wrapped up for you.
This is not a good time.
Grady, I can understand that. This isn't the most enthusiastic topic to speak about, but I just have an open account here with your name on it. It's my job to get this closed out here today. So, Grady, when you were looking around, was it mainly for yourself or for you and a loved one?
I already got that taken care of.
No worries, Grady. I'm actually the underwriting advisor here assigned to your account today just to make sure that you do have the best policy at the best rate. So who'd you end up going with?
I'm just shopping around.
That's awesome, Grady. I'm glad to see that you're taking the necessary steps to put the protection in place for your family. We actually have access to over 30 different companies here, so we will be able to shop around today for you.
I need to think about it.
Grady, I can understand that, but since it isn't a matter of whether or not we're going to get the coverage here today, we're going to start off with at least a $10,000 policy. That way there's at least something put in place for your family and the kids, and we can always come back and add on more.
I never filled anything out.
No worries, Grady. We actually find that family members fill these out for loved ones from time to time. Looks like we have a date of birth listed here as 8/10/1998. Is that you?
That is. Last and not least, I'm not interested.
No worries, Grady. I can understand that. It's not the most exciting topic to speak about, but I think that we can both agree it is an important one. Looks like we have a date of birth here listed as 8/10/1998. Is that you?
Slam your fist on the keyboard. That was so freaking good. Tyler, so that was amazing. Tremendous, focused, deliberate. I mean, I know some rejections and rebuttals and all the things, but like your intensity and posture and composure gives you the confidence to produce the level you do. Couple questions. Mm-hmm. How did you do that? Or what is your mindset around that? Like give us some backstory on that. And then how do you teach agents that?
Yeah. So I think just spending a lot of time around Andy Elliott, I've learned that it's the courage and the confidence that we have in what we sell is what separates the people that are very, very good at it from the people that do it at an average level. So knowing what to say in different situations helps out a lot, because if I know what to say, no matter what anybody has to say to me, I know that I'm going to be able to defend the reason that we're on the phone today, right? And I want to give you reasons to buy today. So I just practice saying this stuff. I listen to my calls. I just like to be reflective about the conversations and the way that they're going, right? And then, I'll say them in the mirror, and I'll listen to them, and I'll record them, and I'll hear how I'm saying it, because a lot of times you can say it and you think it sounds good, but there's 12 ums and 4 likes, and it doesn't sound as smooth. So you want to practice until you can get them right, because this is your business and this is your life. And like, if you make it fun, and it is fun, like I love doing this stuff. And the business has changed my life because I've just been committed to it. So like, if you guys can get committed and you guys want to kill it in telesales, like it just takes a little bit of time every single day, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, just practice. And, the business will take you to, your new life.
That's right, brother. Tyler, beyond grateful for you taking the time to come and see us today. The team drops 5s and TGs and any other emojis you can in the chat to show Tyler some love for what he poured out here on this call. And if you're watching on YouTube, reach out to Tyler, put his IG down here. You can hit him up and connect with him, see if he can give you some help. And we're always looking to grow. So you get the final words. Final words to the team of hundreds of people out there watching, going, I want to do what he's doing. What's your final advice send off the team today?
Yeah, this is coming from a partner of mine, Nick. He likes to say, if you want this business to be your career and you want to have in 2 years, you want to have a huge goal, or you want to have a big agency or a ton of business on your book, right? You can't do it in the snap of a fingers overnight, but what you can do is put together a 2-year and a 5-year plan and take 90 days and just take daily actions to be able to get you there. So focus on today, focus on the next 90 days, put together an actionable plan that's actually going to start to build the foundation to the business that you want. Because again, you can't just snap your fingers and have a giant business and, build the business that you want overnight, but you can take steps every single day to stack that up. And in 90 days, you can be, on the way and on the path towards having the business that you do want.
Killed it, bro. Thank you. Everyone, appreciate you all. Grateful for you all. Grateful for Tyler. Follow him on Instagram. Talk soon, guys. Bye for now.